Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you from the Gaming Cave. Today we're continuing our playthrough Battle Hymn Volume 1 from Compass Games and designed by Eric Lee Smith. We're playing the campaign Pea Ridge, which was in eastern Arkansas. And this is March 7th, and we're beginning 3 p.m. So the first day is coming close to an end. And so here we go. Let's see what happens today. We start with combat for the U.S. troops. Okay. So, not really what I wanted. Okay. I have my infantry unit here. These guys I don't mind. This guy worries me. He's in trouble. I do have some artillery that can fire on them. I'm try to get some hits, maybe weaken them up a little bit. And let's see, I'm checking the combat summary. Defender cavalry can retreat. I don't have any cavalry there. This is cavalry. He can retreat. Okay, that's 6.1.1. I'm just checking my rules real quick here. And they're in zone of control. To do so, make a morale check. Success means the unit retreats. Failure means it stands. Okay. So he's a 0. So 1 to 5 he fails. 10. He can retreat. He will do so. He's going to fall back to here. That means these come off of here. That takes care of that. Okay. The rest of these guys, we're in for it. Okay, we have to do the combat where everybody's moving. So I'll start here. I get 1 die for each one of these. They are 1 to 5. And it's -3, he's in the open. So 1 to 2 he hits. 9, he misses that one. Okay. Same thing here, a 1 to 2 he'll hit. 10, he misses that one. So far not very good. And here we need a 1 because he's in the woods. And he gets a 5. Okay. So, he didn't get anything there. Alright. Now we have these guys are firing on my guys. So he is a 3. And he has, come on, 1 demoralized. So he's a strength of 2. So he's firing right there with 2. And it's a 1 to 3 to hit, -3, so he has to have 1. 5 and a 3. So he didn't affect him. Now this guy is a 4. -1 is a 3. So he's going to split his fire. Let's see, 1 to 5 he'll put 3 on the, or 2 on the guy on the left. It is a 1, that's where he's going. So 2 dice here. He is 1 to 3. He's +1 because he's adjacent to him with the artillery. Makes it 1 to 4 and -3, so he still has to have a 1. Oh, that's a 6 and a 7. Okay, so he survived everything. And now he has 1 die firing over here. It's the same thing. It's a 1. 2. So nothing doing. Okay. Now we're into my combat, which is my bombardment. So I have him at range 1, 2, 3. He has 4 dice. 3, 4. And at range 3, he is a -4. On a 1 to 5, so he needs a 1 to hit. 6, 8, 2, 10. Nothing. All right, this guy, he's full strength, 4, range is 2, it's -3, so it gives him a 1 to 2. Yep. 9, 10, 1, 2. He got 2, so that's 2 demoralized right here. So we have 6, that 1 becomes a 3. Okay, and he has artillery, 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll have to have a 1 to hit, and he has 4. So he needs a 1 to hit. 3, 8, 6, 3, nothing. Okay, that's all my artillery over here. I have artillery here. Range is 2. He'll fire. He needs a 1 to 2 to hit. He has 4 dice. 1 to 2. Plus 1. 1 to 3. 1 to 3 to hit. A 1, a 1, a 10, and a 5. So that's 2. So he takes 2 demoralized. So he goes from 1, 2, 3. Here we go. So he's down to 3. All right. That worked. All right. Now I have, he's a 4, 1, 2, or 1, 2. He is firing at, he's going to fire at this guy, and it'll be a 1 to 3 to hit. 1 to 3. 4 dice. 8, 6, 8, 5. Nothing. Okay. That's it for the artillery fire. Sorry, I should have been showing you over here. Got to get my camera going again. Sorry about that, I forget. So nothing's happened over here. All the action was over here for the artillery. Okay, got no combat here. I have combat here. So we'll start right here with this infantry unit. He gets 1 dice per. He is firing here at a 1 to 5. Okay, a 1 to 5. He got a 1. That's a hit. He gets 1 hit on this cavalry unit. And he gets a 1 to 5 up here. It's a 5. He gets 1 hit. And you got to try it one more time. Here is 1 to 3 because they're in the woods. And he gets a 10. Nothing. Okay. They're firing back. They are, he is a 1. 1 to 3 minus 1 is 1 to 2. 1 die. 3. Nothing. This guy is 4. And it's 1 to 3. 2, 3, 10, 6. That's 2 hits. So far. And now same thing. 1 to 3. 1, 3, 5, 5. 2 more hits. So that makes that a 4. And he took 4 hits. Okay, now we're over here. Now we're coming over. Right here. I've got 3, 3, and I got 5 firing there. So we'll do 3 dice up here. He's in the open because he's in that town. So this will be 3 dice. 1 to 5. And he's 0 modifier. 5, 4, 1. 3 hits. Wow. Nice. And here I have infantry versus artillery, which is a +1. So I have 3 dice. He is, I believe, in the woods. 1 to 3. +1 because I have artillery. So 1 to 4. So 1 to 4. 3 dice. 1 to 4. 2, 2, 3. 3 more hits. All right. Those guys were effective. Let me tell you. All right. Find me another 4 in here. There he is. So he takes 3 hits. All right. Now he's firing. He has 5 dice. 1 to 3, +1, 1 to 4. 3, 4, 5 dice. 1 to 4. 10, 2, 1, 10, 2. 3 more hits. So that 3 just became a 6. Okay. Okay, he's firing back. He has 3. It's 1 to 4. -2 is 1 to 2. 3 dice. 1 to 2. 8, 8, 9. Nothing. Actually, it would have been 1 dice each one. Would have been 2 dice there. We'll say 1 die over here. Same thing. 3. Missed. Okay, this guy. I can see how many are there. He has 3. 1, so he has 2. He's 1 to 3, -3. He has to have a 1 to hit. 10 and 9. Nothing. Okay. These guys stay here. They have their hit on them. These guys already fired. Okay, now we do our morale checks. Okay, we'll start with the infantry here. He's got 3. He's a 1 to 8. He fails. A 1 to 8. He fails. 6. He failed. So he takes a hit. So this goes from 3 to 2. 3 to 2, and then he gets the last demoralized, so he is now shattered. So we got rid of him. Now for the artillery piece, he's a -2. Makes him a 1 to 7 to fail. 5. He fails. So he goes with 6 hits. He drops to a 3 on his strength, and that shatters him with all those hits. So he's shattered also. All right, that comes off. It comes off, and these guys can advance. He's going to advance there. They're going to advance there, and the artillery stays back. Okay, up here, he's going to roll his morale. He is a 1 to 6. He fails. 6. He failed. He actually takes a loss. Come on. Which becomes, his strength becomes 3, and that shattered him. Okay, so he's off the board. That comes off. And we do this one. He's a 1 to 5. And 6, he passes. So this just becomes a demoralized. So that's a 1. Underneath of that. And I got to roll 1 to 5 for the Union. He gets a 1. He passes. This becomes 4 demoralized. So he's shattered. So they're off. And now they can advance, one of them. So we will advance this unit to there. Okay. Wow. So I got a lot going on there. A lot. Okay. And that concludes the combat on the very first turn. All right. Okay, the next chit is the 3rd Division. That's these guys. Oh, wait a minute. Before I do that, we'll do that. My second round of combat, he moved up. It created combat right there, so he gets to roll against that artillery. Whew, forgot that. Right there. Saw that when I went to move. We got to finish our combat over there. This one unit can fire. Second round. You get 6 dice. 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's a 1 to 3 to hit. Against the artillery makes him 1 to 4. 10, 8, 6, 8, 8, 1. 1 hit. Wow. Out of all that, he got 1 hit. Okay. And the artillery is going to fire. He has, looks like a 4. Yep. He is 4. He's 1 to 5. 2, 3, 4. Plus 1 because he's adjacent to him makes it a 1 to 6 to hit. 1 to 6 to hit. 4, 1, 5, 7. He got 3 hits. Wow. The artillery was devastatingly accurate there. All right, we got to roll for morale. We'll do the Confederate. 1 to 6, they fail. 8, he fails. And that becomes a casualty. So he goes to 3, and they have to retreat. 1, 2. So they pull back. Okay, he rolls 1 to 5. 1, he passed. So he takes 3 demoralized. But they took the tavern. That is what's important. Okay, so now we have the 3rd is ready to come back this direction and see what we can do. So here he comes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can engage them right there. He's moving. Goes on there like that. And he can move 2, 4, 6. And he'll sit in right there. Okay. Give me some fire support, some fire support. All right. Okay, that's the 3rd Division. Who's next? Now we have the Macintosh Brigade. Come on, focus up. There you go. Macintosh Brigade. That's the 2 cavalry units. He's engaged. He can't move into there. He's going to stay right there in case they push him out. Okay, he'll stay there. Okay, next. Oh, I had another Macintosh cavalry up here. He's not going anywhere. He's going to stay right there. Next up, the Missouri State Guard. Okay, that's this artillery unit. He's just going to sit back. He's in trouble. He can lob some shells at him, but no sense in getting up there and getting tangled up with those guys. Or he could move away from there, maybe come down and support the cavalry. 2, 4, 6. He'll get on that knoll right there, and he can give them some fire support. Okay. Next up is the Price Division. Okay. That's these guys over here. There's the 1 artillery, 2 artilleries. Not really sure what to do with them. I think we'll move this one. He's down to 2. 2, 5, and he'll stay right there. And he can move up this one right to there. 1, 2, that's it. Okay. All right, next up, should have showed you what I was doing over there. Oh, my camera got loose on me. Sorry for all the ups and downs. The Independent Brigade. That's this artillery unit. He can move 1.5. We're going to move him to here and set him in right there. Okay. Next up is the Union Independent Brigades. I don't know, is there any left? I think they all got knocked out. What's he? Nope, that's all part of the 3rd. Yeah, so I think my independents are out right now. Okay. Nothing to do there. Next up, combat turn for the Confederates. So here they come. They have their combat turn. All right. Well, first one we're going to do is right over here. We have to do this advancing fire. This is a 1 to 3. -3 makes it a 1 to hit. He gets 4 dice. 4 dice, and he needs a 1 to hit. And he got 1, 1, 9, 10, 5. So he takes that. That wasn't good. And that knocks him down to, gives him 2 demoralized. All right. That's it for those. So now we can do artillery. So he has an artillery right there, range is 2. He has a strength of 3. Okay. So it is 1 to 5. -3 makes it 1 to 2, -1, so he needs a 1 to hit. 8, 10, 7. No effect. Okay. Over here, we have some artillery. We have this one. He's firing at dodge right here. He's a 2. And it's 1 to 5, -1 is 1 to 4. 5 and a 4. He got 1 hit on the bombardment. So he goes from 1 demoralized to 2. And we have this one. He can fire. He's got 1, 2, 3 in range. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 at the same range. So let's see who he rolls for. A 1. He's firing at the cavalry unit. Again, it's 1 to 3, 1 to 5. -3 is 1 to 2, -1, so he needs a 1. Ooh, he has 6 dice. 5, 6, but he has to have a 1. A 1, an 8, a 10, a 7, a 2, and a 1. 2. He gets 2, which shatters that unit. So the cavalry got shattered. They're out. Okay. And now he has this unit 1, 2, 3 away. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's firing here. 1, 2, 3. So 1 to 5, Minus 1's 1 to 4. Minus, whoop. So he gets, what's his strength at? 3. Oh, he's a strength of 1. The strength of 1, and he needs a 1 to hit. He got a 3. No hit. Okay. That's it for the artillery barrage. So we now come around and we have our actual combat, which is the only one is this one. This cavalry versus infantry. So cavalry versus infantry is minus 1. He has 4 dice. 4 dice. It's 1 to 3. Minus 1 is 1 to 2. 8, 10, 10, 9. Nothing. This unit fires back. Their strength is 4. Their infantry versus cavalry, which is plus 2. It's 4 dice. He needs 1 to 7 to hit. 7, 2, 10, 3. 3 hits. Ooh, that's good. So he took 3 hits. That's the only combat, so we'll roll his morale, which is 0. So he needs a 1 to 5, will fail. 4, he failed. So he takes 1 hit. So his strength goes down to 3, and he takes 2 demoralized. Okay. And then he has to retreat, so we'll just move him. 1, 2. He retreats up to there. And that allows, I don't think, you know what? I gotta look at that because there are 2 maximum rounds. Units which advance after combat round 1 must engage. Yeah, I just want to look real quick and make sure. I think the defenders have been advancing after the combat. I just want to make sure that that's right. I think it is. Combat resolution to hit, fire resolution. Let's see. This is defender morale, attacker advance. Yeah, I don't think the defender can advance, so that's it. So he backs out. All right, that leaves us there. Huh. Okay. Now what's next? We have the 4th Division. Okay, 4th Division is over here. So we have these guys here. All these guys are part of the 4th. So I think what we're going to do is set up a defensive perimeter here. He's going to move to here. His strength is only a 1. He's down to 3. Sorry. That would be 3, 6. I'll leave that artillery there and bring this artillery here. We're going to set up a defensive perimeter, try to hold that point right there. Okay, that was the 4th. Next up is the Hebert Brigade. Okay, that's these guys. These are the guys that are going to be attacking. Okay, he's down to 7. Maybe, oh, he's down to 3. 3, 6. He can attack that artillery unit. But that's a dangerous thing to do there. I want to hit that infantry there. This guy is down to -3 from 7. He's down to 4. Alright, well, we're going to have to make some attacks here if we're going to get anything. So he's coming. That is 3. He can move to there. Alright, so let's bring all of this to here. And he has a move on him. This battle's getting tough. Tough battle over here. Alright, this one is coming. 2, 2, 3.5, 5. He'll move into there. Let me get all his pieces up here. And this one is going to go 3. He's moving into there. Alright, so the engagement is getting set up here now. So we're going to find out here if we can hold or not. Those guys are coming at us now. Ah, dang it. All these dang counters because I couldn't find a 7 there. Got an extra stack. Fix that. Fix that. And there we are. Okay. Now what do we got? We have the 1st Division. Now the 1st, there's nobody left active on the 1st right now. Nothing to do there. And the 2nd Division, which is my artillery unit, he's not doing anything. He's staying right there. All right. So, very interesting how this is shaping up here. But that is the end. That's the end of the 3 o'clock turn. It's going to advance to 4 p.m., which is turn 8. This day ends after the 5 p.m. move and victory gets checked in. Okay. So I think, you know what? I think we're just going to go ahead and continue here because we're moving along here pretty good. And let's just see what happens here as these guys keep going. So let's keep going. And it is now 4 p.m. And the first unit to do something is going to be 3rd Division. Okay. That is these guys over here. So I think this 3rd Division needs to move up. I'm going to move them out this way though and come in this way. And they'll be moving right here. And this artillery unit will move up 1 to keep fire on him. Okay, that's the 3rd Division. He's going to stay right there in the tavern. They've been beat around enough. Next up, the independent brigades. Okay. I don't have any independents over here. Next up, 1st Division. Again, don't have anybody. Next up, 4th Division. Well, the 4th Division's all engaged right there. They're not moving. They're staying right there where they're at. Well, or, what's he down to? 4? He's down to 1. Nope, he's just going to stay right there right now. He needs to stay in the town. in Leetown. So 4th Division is not doing anything. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. A-Bear Brigade. Those are the guys we just moved up. And nobody else to move from there. And then we have the Price Division. Okay. Swing the camera over here where I'm at. Right here. Price Division. So this is the artillery support. So I got one moving up to here. I got this guy moving. He'll move up to here. And these guys can come up to here. So I'm giving them some support. Okay. Whew, we're going to have some combat here pretty soon. Next up, the Macintosh Brigade. Okay. That's this cavalry unit and this cavalry unit and this one. Now he can retreat if he passes a morale check, or he can stay and fight. I think he has to stay and fight. Question is, do I bring this? The cavalry can't be engaged, but yeah, he's going to lay back right now. I think this one stays and fights, and this guy is going to move. He can move 12. 2, 4, 3 makes 7, 10. So that's where he's at. He's coming around this way. Joining back up with his guys. They don't need him over there. He's coming around. See if he can do something. All right. Next up, the Missouri State Brigade. They have this artillery unit. He's still a strength of 3. He's going to move up 1 and give him a better chance at some firepower. Combat turn, and it starts with the Union. Okay, so we got to resolve all these different advancing fires. So that's the first thing we have to do. Okay, so I have advancing fire right here. Oh, I put that on there. No, why has he got that on there? That was on this guy. He moved up. I put that on the wrong one. Right. Okay, so he'll be firing there. He has 4. He has to divide it, so he has 2 and 2 that he's going to fire on. So he gets 2 dice. It is artillery. It's 1 to 3. They're next to me, so 1 to 4 to hit. Plus 1, 1 to 5. Minus 3, 1 to 2. 3 and a 10, no effect. Okay. This guy, same thing. It's a 1 to 2. 2 and a 9. He gets 1 hit right here. This one comes off. And this will drop down. Let's see, put it here. Here. This one goes to a 4 now. So he's got 4 demoralized out of 7. Okay. This guy is firing there. He has 3. So he's going to fire 2 there. No, out of 3. He's going to fire 1 there and 2 up here. So 1 there. 1 die. He is 1 to 3 plus 2 is 1 to 5. 9. Nothing. Okay, now he's firing 2 up here. He's in the open. So it's 1 to 5 plus 2 is 1 to 7. And he has 2 dice for this one. 6 and a 7. That's 2 onto him. That comes off. And he drops his morale down to by 2 more. So this goes to 5. So his strength is actually only 1 now. And the artillery unit is also firing on him on the approaching fire. So 1 to 5 plus 1, 1 to 6 plus 1, 1 to 7 because of the range. 5, 5, 5, 4. So he shattered. Okay, so he comes off. That comes off of there. They shattered him. So we got rid of one of the threats anyway. All right, and we have to do this advancing fire right here. He has 4. It's 1 to 3. It is cavalry versus infantry. -1, -4. He has to have a 1, and he has 4 dice. 7, 7, 8, 3. Nothing. Okay. Nothing there. All right. Now we do combat. So we'll just start right here. Or bombardment. So I can either bombard him or bombard him. I think at range 2 we're going to bombard that artillery unit. He's causing me some heartache here. So he's going to fire there. He has 4 dice. It's 1 to 5. -3 is 1 to 2. Plus 1. 1 to 3. 1 to 3. 6, 5, 6, 4. Nothing. Okay. He's firing onto here. 1 to 5. -3, 1 to 2, plus 1, 1 to 3. 4 dice. 2, 1, 4, 2. That's 3. And that 3 shattered him. So he's off the board now. He's off. Okay. So what looked really bad over here has really gone sour for the Confederates. Now we have combat here. Okay. So this artillery, yeah, he didn't even get to attack because it's the bombardment. And that's what I'm doing here. I have 1 bombardment because he's going to be in actual combat. This bombardment is firing at range 2. It's going to fire, where do I want to fire it at? Here, here, here. He's going to fire at this artillery unit right here. Range is 2, so it's 1 to 5. -3, 1 to 2, plus 1, 1 to 3, and he's got 4 dice. 1 to 3. 8, 9, 2, 2. 2 hits on the bombardment. Makes him a 4. That shattered that artillery unit. He's off. All right. Now it's time for my combat. So I have 4 here. So he gets 2 dice each. So he's going to take 2 dice. And he's attacking over here. It's 1 to 3. Plus 1. 1 to 4. To hit. 10 and 6, nothing. Same thing up here. 1 to 4, 4 and 6. That's 1 hit. So he takes a hit. This guy has 5. So he has 3. His morale's plus 2. Which makes him 1 to 3 plus 2, 1 to 5. 1 to 5 to hit. 3 dice. 7, 2, 9. 1 more hit. So he gets 2 hits. Okay. So we'll start with him firing back. I think he's down to 1, if I remember right. So he has 2, 7. Get that off of there. And demoralized is 4. Oh, he's got 3. So he has 3 units firing. He has to split them. So we'll roll a die. 1 to 5 at the artillery unit. 5. So he's rolling 2 dice at the artillery unit. 1 to 3. This is infantry versus artillery. Is +1. So 1 to 4, he hits. 10 and a 4. He got 1 hit. He's got 1 die firing over here on the infantry unit. And this is a 1 to 3. And his morale is -1. Oh, I don't think I took that into account there. He was 1 to 5. Or 1 to 3. And -1, but that die roll was a 3. He would have hit. Okay, we're not changing it. All right, here he goes. He's 1 to 3, -1, 1 to 2 to hit. 10. Does not hit there. Okay, so I can restack these guys now, for now. They're done, at least temporarily. Okay, this guy's firing. He has 7. 4 down, so he has 3 dice. It's 1 to 3, no modifier. 6, 10, 7, nothing. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, nothing there. Okay, that's that combat. There's no combat over on the other side of the board, so now we'll roll morale. We'll roll the Union morale first. He is a 1 to 5 +1, so 1 to 4 he fails. 9, he passes. So the artillery unit takes his first demoralization, which is 1. This guy rolls. He's a -1, so 1 to 6 he fails. 7, he passed. He takes 2 more demoralizations. So 2 more. 8. He has 2. That's 7. That makes that a 6. So he's a strength of 1 now, but he passed his morale check. So he does not retreat, which means he's going to fight another round. Okay, so we do second round right here. So I have he was down here. Okay, he splits. He's down to 3. He's going to fire 2 here and 1 here. Okay, so 2 over there. He's a 1 to 3 +1 because he's adjacent. 1 to 4. Artillery versus infantry. No other modifier. So 1 to 4. 6 and a 5. No effect. And he gets 1 die. And it's the same thing. 1 to 4. Oh, +1 is a 5. So he did get 1 hit over there because it was a 6 and a 5. Forgot his morale. He just rolled a 3. He got 1 hit. Okay. This guy has 5 -2, so he has 3 firing there. 3 dice. He's a 1 to 3 +2 is a 1 to 5. 9, 7, 2. He got 1 hit. He goes up to 2. Okay, Now they fire back. This is the hardest part about this game, is unstacking everything when you can't remember. I'm pretty sure he's down to, yeah, 1. He has a die roll of 1. He's got a pick, so he's going to roll 1 to 5 at the artillery. It's a 1. That's where he's firing at. He needs a 1 to 3. He's plus 1, 1 to 4. 4. He hits him. 1 hit. So he takes a hit. Okay. Now these guys. Right here. They are down to 7 minus 4. They have 3 dice. 1, 2, 3. It's a 1 to 3 to hit plus 1 for the infantry versus artillery. So 1 to 4. 10, 2, 1. 2 hits. So he went from 1 hit to 3 hits. Well, he took a pounding on that one. So 3 hits. Okay, now we do our morale. We'll start with these guys right here. They're a 1 to 5. So a 1 to 5 on their morale. They fail. 6, he passes. So this becomes 1 demoralized. So that 4 becomes a 5. Sorry, I'm digging my bag a little bit here. You can find me a 5. There we go. So he becomes 5 on his demoralized. Right here. Oops. So 5 out of 7. That comes off. That goes back up. This guy's a -1, so 1 to 6 he fails. 9 he passes, but that shatters that unit. So he shatters up here. Need that. He shattered. I can move in there if I want, but I don't think I want to right now. Now I got to roll. So 1 to 4 he fails. 1 he failed. Okay, so he's going to take a hit and 2, which will shatter him, but he reduces permanently to 3. Okay, so we drop him down to 3. He's off the board now. Comes off. That comes off. Okay. And that's it for the combat. Finally, the combat's over. So now we draw the Confederate combat turn. So they can do artillery barrages. So we have a unit of 6 right here, can fire. Range 2, that's where he'll fire. 2, 3, 5, 6. He is 1 to 5, -3 is 1 to 2, -1 is a 1. 7, 8, 8, 3, 6, 10. Nothing. Woo! Avoided that one. Now we have this artillery unit, which I believe is only a 1 now. He's a 3 and 2. Yes, he is 1. He can fire at either one. So a 1 to 5, it's the infantry unit. It's a 5, that's where he's firing. He gets 1 die. 1 to 5, -3, -1. It has to have a 1. It's a 3. No effect. Okay, that's it for the artillery there. Now we have artillery here. He can fire. We'll roll 1 to 5 for this unit. 8. He's firing at the artillery unit. He is a strength of 3, 2, 3, and it is 1 to 5 -3 is 1 to 2 -1. He needs a 1. 7, 10, 4. No effect. That's it for the Confederate combat turn. Now what we got left in here? We have the Independent Brigade for the Confederates. That's him. He's not moving. And then the last one is the 2nd Division. And he's moving up 1 into the town. And I think over here I forgot to flip this back over because I took control of it again. It was now back into the Union control. Okay. That's the end of that turn. So that's going to get us to the last hour. And you know what? I think, because I want to see how we're going to go ahead and play this last hour. I know this is making for a long video, but we're getting it down there now, and we're going to see what happens. All right, let's do it. Let's get this thing going. Let's get them to the night turn if they survive that long. We start with the Independent Brigade for the Union, which there aren't any available right now. Then we go the Confederate, the Price Division. Okay, Price is the artillery unit right here. And that's all there is, so he's not moving. Then we have the Hebert Brigade. Come on, there it is, Hebert. That is these guys. If they're going to do anything, they got to make a move. So they're moving in right there. Here we go. They're trying to get them guys out of there. So they're making their move with what strength they have to see if they can dislodge those guys. It's a risky move. It's the only unit that division had left. Okay, here's the Missouri State Guard. They're not moving. They're staying right where they're at. Then we have the 4th Division. Okay. I'm bringing this artillery unit they're in that zone of control. If I leave him here, he can fire on him. Okay, I'm going to leave him right there. The 4th isn't moving. Combat turn, Union. That's a big one. They needed theirs first. See if they can dislodge this guy. Okay, first thing is approaching fire. We have 5. I think it's -2. So 3 dice. 2, 3. It's 1 to 3. +2 is 1 to 5, and -3 because he's moving, so 1 to 2. 2, 5, 7. 1 hit. So he demoralizes 1. We'll get all this unstacked here. So this 5 becomes a 6. He's firing. He was down to 1. And he's going to need, he's a 1 to 3, -3, 0, +1. He has to have a 1. And it is a 6. That comes off the board. 6 out of 7. His strength is down to 1 now. Okay. That's the only one that had a, should have been filming over here. Sorry about that. Okay, so he's down to 1 strength now from the move in. Okay, we have an artillery barrage, and then we have these guys all attacking him. We're going to fire the artillery barrage on him. That's 4 dice. Its range is 2. So it is a 1 to 5. -3 is 1 to 2, +1, 1 to 3. he gets a 1, a 5, a 5, and a 4. And that 1 shattered him. So they're off the board. And that may have just sealed the doom of the Confederates. They had to make a try at it. But I think that finished them off. Because the artillery is not going to be able to get up here and take anything. Okay. So I can fire my artillery over here to see what's going to happen. He's going to fire at this artillery. It's a range of 2. It's 4 dice. He's in the open. It's 1 to 5. -2 is 1 to 3. +1, or 1 to 2. He needs 1 to 3. 3, 2, 9, 2. Whew, 3 hits. So he demoralizes him by 3, and that's it. It shattered that artillery unit. He's off the board. He's firing at range 3. We know he needs a 1 to hit. His strength is 4. Needs a 1 to hit. 5, 3, 3, 9. No hits. That's it. Combat's over. Okay, all the combat's over. Next is, come on, somebody come out of the thing. It's this guy. It's the 3rd Division. That's these guys right here. He'll move to here. He'll move to here. That's it for the 3rd Division. Next up, Confederate combat turn. Okay, so the only thing they've got is they have an artillery barrage that they can do. He is a 4, 3, 2, so he's a 1. He can fire at one of these 2 units. So he'll fire 1 to 5 at the left hand. It's a 4, yes. So it's 1 to 5 -3 for the range and -1. So he needs a 1 to hit. 5. So the other guy's got 6. 3, 6. Range is 2. He'll fire at the infantry unit. And again, it's 1 to 5, -3, 1 to 2, -1. He has to have a 1 to hit. 7, 10, 1, 9, 5, 2. He got 1 hit, which demoralizes him. He goes from a 2 to a 3. So he's down to 3. And that's it. Combat's over. Okay? Here we go. The independent brigade is not moving. The 2nd Division, he's not moving. I don't think anybody's going to move now. 1st Division's already off the board. And the last is the McIntosh Brigade. He was moving here. He goes 3, 6, 9. He was coming down there, but I don't think he's going to get anything done. That's everybody. Everybody's moved. Okay, let's look and see what the victory conditions say, because that's where we're at. All right, so victory conditions, Pea Ridge campaign. Victory conditions, first day victory. USA decisive victory if they control 3 objective hexes. CSA if they control 2 objective hexes. The USA holds all 3 of them. Sorry. There's one right here. Here's one right here. And there's the 3rd. That's a decisive victory. A decisive victory means the game is over. So the game ends on a decisive victory on turn 1. If neither has, then continue the game into the night. Nope, at the end of hour 9, the Union forces have landed a decisive victory. Wow, what a last couple hours. So that's it for Pea Ridge. The Union held off, was able to manage this, and I think in actual history, the same thing happened. I don't think it was a decisive victory, but the Union was able to hold off the Confederates. The problem for the Confederates was they did a march, and they had a lot of exhausted troops coming in, whereas the Union was pretty fresh, and that's why the morale differences, and you can see that morale made a big difference in these battles. Okay, that concludes Pea Ridge. Man, this was a lot of fun. I like this game. It's easy to play. You could, if I was sitting here, I could have played this, in a couple sittings if I, wasn't doing the video and everything and talking and explaining. If I was just sitting here playing. This game's a lot of fun. Looking forward to doing the Gettysburg battle too. But, it's worth playing. I really like this game. So, hey, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Sorry for the length of this one, but I thought let's get to the end and see where we're at. Now we know. And we'll go on and we'll see you the next time for the next game. Thanks.